Okay, just a reminder before we talk about Ozempic week 3. I am not a healthcare professional. I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse. I am not a pharmacist. I know nothing other than the fact I'm taking Ozempic and I'm fat. So I'm going to share the results with you. So let's get into it.
My name's Ed. After an alarming visit to the doctor, I decided to take a new path. More travel, more experiences, and share what I learned. Welcome to the Tao of Ed.
All right, for those who don't know, my name is Ed, and I am currently traveling around the world, so I don't have access to a scale, especially one that will weigh me the whole time. So I'm not weighing myself every week, which I know sucks, because if you found this video, most likely you're like, how much weight have you lost? And I understand, because I look for the same thing too. But I promise, around the 30-day mark, I will hop on a scale. I'll find one, and I'll hop on, and I'll share that information for better or for worse. I'm currently in Hoi An, Vietnam. Last week I was in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and before that I was in Bangkok, Thailand. So I'm bouncing around. If you haven't been to Hoi An, by the way, a must do. Okay, if you're looking for a really cool place to travel, little side thing here, go Google Hoi An, Vietnam. It's fantastic, and it's really inexpensive here. So if you're looking for a budget vacation, this is really great. Okay, so on to Ozempic. I started at 0.25 3 weeks ago, and I've been doing that. And side effects initially, as I mentioned in the previous video, some constipation. That's about it. The first week I was noticing some. After like 3 or 4 days, I took a laxative. That got things moving. A few days later, I took another laxative, and again, that's pretty much dissipated now, though. I think that I'm pretty regular now. I mean, not as regular as I was. And I know it's a TMI, but you clicked on the video. But it's like every couple of days, every 2 or 3 days, and I guess because I'm eating much less, and also it slows down the digestive tract a bit. Maybe that stands to reason. So I'm not overly concerned about that. As long as I'm going every 2 or 3 days, I think I'm fine. Urges wise, I definitely notice a slight difference. It's not as drastic as I hear. I hear people saying, "Oh my God, the sight of food makes me want to vomit." It's nothing like that for me. I still kind of want to eat stuff sometimes, but I find myself able to control that much easier, and that bothers me to say that a bit, because I don't want to say I had a problem controlling my eating, although clearly you don't get to my weight without having a problem controlling your eating. It's just tough to admit you don't have control over something, but it is helping with that. So I do notice, like yesterday, typical day since I've been here, they sell these sandwiches here, banh mi sandwiches. All right, fantastic. Anthony Bourdain came down to Hoi An a while back when he was doing no reservations, and went to this one place.
A passerby whispered to me that this banh mi was the best in town. And I can well believe it. Look at this thing.
Good. One with everything.
There's the dressing, there's the mayonnaise. It's endless.
That's a symphony in a sandwich.
Declared like the best sandwich in Asia. It is really, really, really good. And so I have eaten one of those almost every day that I've been here. Usually, like a typical day, is I had 2 of those sandwiches, and I had this little ice cream thing that was 210 calories. Today, I had 1 sandwich from Banh Mi Queen. I went to the other place, which, if you're here, check out Banh Mi Queen as well. Then I had some helao, which is like a local dish here, which is just some noodles over that, and I had a banana smoothie. So my guess is I probably hit around 1,500 calories when you add all that together, maybe 1,600. The smoothie was just pure banana and some type of milk. There wasn't any sugar added. So yeah, I mean, calorie-wise, it's been, and you know what? I'm not jonesing for more. I'm not wanting to scarf down another sandwich. I mean, the thought of it, sure, I'll eat that sandwich, but I'm not craving it at all. I'm not, and that's a less urge than I used to have. So that's good. I mean, usually, and one thing is I have snacks in my hotel rooms. I mean, if you're fat and you travel, you know, hit those chips, hit those Oreos. I haven't touched those damn things since I've been on this trip, especially on I don't even consider it. So that's good. I mean, no, midnight Oreo binge because they're sitting there and you're bored. That's not happening. So that's actually a pretty good improvement. And I don't know if that's 100% Ozempic, but I think it's helping. I think it's having an impact. So that's good. As far as noticing weight loss without weighing myself, I had custom shorts made in Bangkok while I was there. The first day I got there, actually, I ordered them up and they were ready a couple days later. And what a huge difference it is to make have custom-made shorts when you're a fat guy, because if you're fat, your pants are either way too tight or they're falling off of you. And so to have something custom-made was just amazing because my pants weren't falling down all the time. But guess what? After a little over a month, they were falling down. They were I was having to pull up a lot. So I think that's a very good sign. I actually had them. Hoi An, if you don't know, is really well known for having. There's literally over 400 tailors in this town. I'm not exaggerating. That's how many tailors are on Hoi An. It's big for custom-made clothes and stuff. So I brought him into a local tailor, and she, because I had bought some stuff there, she could bring him in for free for me. So my shorts now are fitting again, and but I think it's a very good sign. Moving around, I notice I'm walking further without dying. It's difficult in Asia because when you feel like, oh, I've lost some weight, I'm feeling good. Asian people will tell a fat person how, they're not, and there's not a malicious bone in their body when it comes to this stuff. They're just, they embrace, oh, you're fat. Oh, have a seat, have some water, and put a fan on you because you look like you're dying in the humidity. It's a different culture, and they're being very, very polite and considerate, so I can't even get mad about it. But they remind you you're fat if you're fat. But yeah, other than that, I actually am feeling much better. I feel like I'm walking better. I feel like I'm moving better. Clothes are fitting me a little better. I noticed sometimes the other day I'm doing something in my hotel room, and I caught myself in the mirror, and I was like, oh, that guy's not quite as fat as I remember. So little things like that. I'm hoping that it continues, obviously. So I'm optimistic that the numbers will be good and that I'll continue to be dropping here. So. Yeah, so I wanted to share that, and my updated my friend who referred me over. For those who don't know, my friend who referred me over, she's having some side effects. She'd been on it for a while. She had some tremendous results. She lost 17 pounds in 5 weeks, and so she went from 192, lost 17 pounds, and her goal weight's unrealistic because when I met her, she was very healthy and everything at 150. 152 actually. She got to 192, so she gained like 40 pounds, and she lost 17 of them in 5 weeks. I haven't heard an update on her weight loss in a little while, but last I heard it was around 20 pounds. But she was having some side effects, and she ended up in the hospital with some liver issues. From what I understand, she's just texting with a little bit. She is completely recovered from that, and up to 100 milligram, or I'm sorry, 100, not 100, 1 milligram of Ozempic, and she says she feels fantastic. So I don't know if that's just her body getting acclimated, but she also stopped drinking, which is good. Don't drink on Ozempic. It's I haven't drank anything while I'm not a big drinker anyway, so I haven't drank anything on Ozempic, and I feel that's probably a good idea. So yeah, no side effects right now. I do feel positive about everything, and I do feel like I am dropping weight, and I do feel it is helping. So again, if you're, just reminding people, I am not a doctor. I am not a pharmacist. I am not a healthcare professional. I don't know shit about medicine, okay? So this is just my opinion, and that's all it is. So I hope you find it helpful as an opinion as someone who's doing it. I'm not telling you to take Ozempic. So I'm taking my last 0.25 dose today, and then I'll be going to 0.5 next week. I'm a little nervous about that causing some side effects, but especially since I'm literally going to be taking it while I'm running through the ruins of Angkor Wat. That would be a bad place to have side effects. I hope that doesn't happen, but that's the risk I'm taking in doing this. So yeah, that's my update for the week. I will update next week, and next week or around next week, I will promise to get to a scale and get you some actual weight. Because I know, just like me, you're like, what did you lose? How much weight did you lose? And we have to be ready for some, expectation setting. I mean, I think I feel like I lost quite a bit of weight, but I mean, when I get on a scale, sometimes we all know that it's like, oh, that's actually not that much, but I do feel better. So, all right, that's my update for the week, and hope good luck on your weight loss. Take care.